Are we seeing the death of VTubing? Wait, come back. I promise this isn't going to be like that. Or at least, I hope it isn't. I've only been VTubing for about a year, but even before I started, it feels like the internet would always repeat the same conversations. Is VTubing becoming too saturated? Why are so many indies quitting? Are we seeing the beginning of the end for VTubers? And then I remembered that, wait a minute, I've seen this conversation before. We all have. For film, there was the Western, the avant-garde film, the zombie era, found footage movies, and now superheroes. For television, there were the honeymooners, the family sitcom,
Bazinga!
Reality TV, the Law and Order era, and now superheroes. For games, there was the rise and fall of the 2D platformer, the rise and fall of the 3D platformer, the Call of Duty era, story-driven games where you spend most of your time walking, and superheroes. Fuck! When a trend would get overused or played out, people would think that it would lead to the death of a whole entertainment industry, and sometimes it almost did. Remember the dark days of Disney animated movies, or the video game crash of 1983? What about that brief period when the channel called Cartoon Network stopped airing cartoons? It was such a good idea they tried it twice. Looking at how entertainment is being treated today, it's no surprise that people are scared that the same can be said about their favorite virtual idols. Entertainment ruts are as old as the entertainment industry itself, but those old genres never went away or stopped being made. Inspirations just shifted for a while. They needed to shift, and sometimes they even shifted back. So are these fears unjustified? Well, not at first. For a while, it felt like most VTuber content was just funny shit posting, anime or Genshin Impact idols, random VTuber news, and hot takes. Sometimes it felt like those were the only paths that were available to me when I started, and subconsciously, I felt like I was being put in a box. But in reality, I was just following the trends that I was exposed to. I think VTubing has just become old enough to potentially hit a similar entertainment rut, at least if you squint your eyes when looking at the top of the mountain. But at both the indie and industry level, we can see people break those aforementioned molds from the models they make to the content they put out. And I think this is why I'll never see the growing number of VTubers as a bad thing, because it allows those old trends to thrive alongside newer ones. We still have idols and anime characters, but we also have AIs, robots, shoujo throwbacks, penguins, monsters of various shapes and sizes. You can still have your reactions and shitposts, but we also have fun story times, game shows, D&D campaigns, educational content, and so much more. Maybe we'll be the medium that actually avoids the worst pitfalls that others haven't. Even now, I feel like I'm only just in the throes of discovering what my niche is, and I'm curious to see how far I'll be able to take it. So does VTubing need to change? Yeah, but it's already been changing, and we're at a beautiful position to witness in real time just what this community will change into. I should have made my VTuber model based off of a superhero. I got this little cape thing. Does that count?